This is my homemade electronic isolator point. System set up. We've got a plug socket here. In here, it actually cuts the neutral on the live, but the earth stays connected to the socket and to the metal back box. And in there, the earth stays connected. Just like a normal plug design, you know. And this is great if I'm ever using my drill. I can plug it in here before you have to flick a switch here. It's just a really quick action. And just turn it off really quickly instead of having to fiddle around with the switch. I've chosen this one because I padlock here. I can actually put it to the off position and lock it, and then that's sort of, if you only had one plug, it's not like faster one of them on, but yeah, I'll demonstrate you using this old Philips cassette radio thingy. Gosh, so I had to get the one for switching because it's cheap, it's a lot cheaper. So turn it on. Some radio station, don't even know. There, it does normally. You can cut it as normal, but say in an emergency, you just go. This is and this one does up to 600 volts and 20 amps. Or is it 25 amps? It does quite a lot of amps. So this one is designed for machinery. I see we've got some nice brass little conduit thingies, for the earth wire, but I haven't sussed it out since everything is already earthed. Yeah. So show you again. You can turn it off like normal, like you can just flick it off, or just flick off by the unplug it, But for instance, I say if you just need to cut it off, so I need to go upstairs. Plus, I can actually just padlock round if we really want to lock it out. Then if I wanted to lock out the actual unit, I'd have to work out the way to fasten the plug down on there, just screwed on for 1, 2. I made a bit of a mess here. I did a dot on the other side where the hole was, and these were already from the core point, and I was drilling the one place, and I drilled holes in the wood, and that one's straight, that one's sort of slanted. 2 up here, the main ones, little cable clips, I don't know. It's kind of, I mainly installed this when I used my drill over there. I might replace this one with an RCD, this socket with an RCD, because I do have RCD, so it's like a fully protected circuit. RCD, emergency stop, and a random switch, I lock them on. But I say if the drill slipped, RCD could kick in, or I could do it manually. It's a bit stiff, that plug socket. The screw's a bit loose in it. I just did a wiring. Now this back box is actually, I'll open it up in another video. It's actually doubled earth. It's earthed into the earth pin. The earth pin has earthed into the screw which earths the back box, plus there's an earth wire that actually goes into the back box itself, the little block, so, so it's basically doubled earth. So I have to turn it. I'll make another video inside there. It's my homemade electronic isolator. This is inside the electronic isolator point. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug that. I might get a little thingy for the plug. Now, let me take this padlock off. It doesn't really make sense to lock out. You can still, even if you lock it out, you can just take it off and, there is a way to defeat this lockout, and it's very easy. Put the screws out. So I've done it, there we are. Here's the back of it. So it fits in, there's little notches in there that fits in here. Back there, here we are. Zoom in. Actually, I'm just going to move it closer as well. Like I said, so we have a live, neutral coming in, and these were separate switches, aren't joined together. And that's a switch, so that's a switch, so that's a switch. Live's coming in, on a separate switch. Neutral's coming in a separate split. Earth is always activate, is always there. Even if you have the device turned up here, earth will always be running through the system, which is very safe. This plug just wind up exactly the same as any normal plug. This is, I think, got a little rubber gasket. I think this one is actually waterproof. I'm not sure. Let me just find a little notch. I could probably just reverse this, but can't bother. It does the job. Here's my cordless screwdriver. If anyone is wondering, it's Wicks. I don't get what the splat thing does. I've turned it. It doesn't make a change. It might tighten it or something. It can be done by flathead or Phillips. According to my camera, this is really bright, but in real life it's like a orangey colour. I just need to get a bit of a wash. This was an old one I got from second hand from basically a factory. When I actually got it, the cable was actually attached. They had just gone. I had a load of that really thick cable. The basically cut I had that there. Really thick black cable. The wiring inside was solid. When it entered, it was a wiring mess. It was just wires all over the place. So I basically taken all out. It took ages because these brass on where to put your earth in, or the little conduit, they were tightened so hard, so I had to go and buy a wrench that big, just to undo them. They were tightened that. Not sure that's inside my electronic homemade isolator point. Thanks for watching.